Hello again, guys. Welcome back to the show. Last week we ended it off on a bit of a cliffhanger before we started talking about football, the main sport that we both are into. So today we're just going to continue that conversation, how we got into certain soccer teams or football teams, how we got into football, and a bit of banter here and there. Please enjoy and don't forget to like and comment and tell us how you got into football. What are your favorite teams and who are your favorite players and all of that? Enjoy. How
Wow.
how did you get into soccer?
How did I get into soccer? I honestly don't know where to start really. Like it's the culture. It would be a better question. How did you get out of it? It's the culture. Like our parents, especially
Mm,
I guess our fathers, uncles, etc. They're also invested. Um,
mhm,
and then if you weren't invested already by then, you go to school, and this is what the guys are talking about from basically the youngest grades all the way up to high school. At some point it catches you, you know. At some point it
mm.
just grabs you, and you're just part of the culture, and you pick your team that you're gonna live and die by, and that's and that's it. You've been doing a lot of dying though. Uh, tell
You
us
pick
about
a
your
team.
journey
You pick a team that what?
that you live and die by, and
Yeah,
that becomes your life.
that's so perfect. That's so perfect.
You know.
For me, it's actually different because my dad used to like soccer. Not he wasn't a diehard fan. He used to like soccer, watch it
Mm,
every now and then, but he wasn't a diehard fan. Like, every day he's there. But he was a fan of Morocco Swallows, so it kind of makes sense what he was watching every week.
nothing wrong with being a Morocco Solos fan.
Really. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Ukoko, she was a huge Kaiser Chiefs fan. Everyone in the house, they attended Kaiser Chiefs. I really didn't care. I didn't care for any type of sports before like grade seven, grade six. I really didn't care about anything
Yeah.
until the 2010 World Cup. I used to
I
play
think this
FIFA.
jump started my investment as well. But yeah, go on.
I used to play FIFA, and I loved FIFA. I loved FIFA. I used to play FIFA, the rugby game. I played a bit of street basketball, but I was never into like watching it. The World Cup, that's what got me into football, into Ebola. I didn't care for it prior to that, but after it, I couldn't look back. Yo, every single day, bro, every single day, I'm playing with the soccer ball. I'm watching it blitz. I'm watching highlights. I'm watching. I was in it. I was in it. I couldn't choose anything. I didn't want anything else. So I was always soccer, soccer, soccer. But prior to that, I really did not care. I used to think, funny enough, I used to because I was such a huge wrestling fan. I think I told you this now. Uti, I used to think
Yeah.
Uti, there were three teams in the field. So it was saying it would be Barcelona, it would be Real Madrid, and then the ref. I used
The
to
ref was also a team.
It's the ref was also a team. You triple threat, man. That's what I thought.
Hmm.
That's what,
The ref
that's
would
what,
be at a quite big disadvantage. Yeah.
that's what I. But I wouldn't watch enough to see Uti. There's like more people. Ngapa na ngapa. I just thought, yeah, no, he has his own team. Maybe I used to see the linesmen and think, I warm up.
Hmm.
Maybe they need to tag each other in. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I thought they used to score Gulama tunnel that they use when they go for halftime. I thought that was their
Hectic.
that was
That would be interesting. That would be very interesting.
I used to think that was their goalpost. But obviously now I know better. But yeah, that's how I got into soccer. So I know your teams. I know
Yes.
Madrid, Tottenham. I don't know if there's any other team.
I guess in South Africa, Chiefs, but that one,
Okay.
I really don't care. Even if you
Does it
told me they
count?
won PSL, like, I don't even know what's going on with them.
Does it count as a team though?
Ah, you see, now
Uh,
you're asking the real questions, bro.
let's be honest here, man. We're talking about
No,
serious things.
now you're asking the real questions. You're reminding me, I saw a video recently, it was trending.
Mm-hmm.
This guy apparently said to his wife that if Kaizer Chiefs can lose, he will twerk the whole night.
Twerk.
Like,
Yeah.
he told his wife that if Kaizer Chiefs loses that game, he will twerk. And then Kaizer Chiefs lost. And, he's saying this in like those post game interviews when they're outside the stadium and they're talking to the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he said, yeah, no. I told her I would twerk the whole night. And then he said, yeah, no, after the final whistle, after the ref blew the final whistle, my wife sent me screenshots. She's already downloaded Work, Work, Work by Rihan.
But why would you do that, man? Why would you do that?
Yeah, but yeah, she is making people struggle out there, making people suffer.
I think it achieves similar to I don't know about I think pirates as well though. It achieves and the pirates are in essence what is happening with Arsenal and Manchester United. Ngukuthi there is big teams supported by almost everyone in the country.
Yeah, but
And
they suck.
they used to being at the top. They used to having all the best players. But now,
Yeah, now they suck, man. Now they suck.
now it's and the fans, some of the fans in their minds, it's not clicking. Uguti, the glory days are gone.
It's the hope that kills. Yeah,
Dr. Kumalo Agaseko, Jeris Kosala Agaseko.
it's the hope that kills you, man. If
It's not what it used to be. Yeah, no, I think that's what's happening with Chiefs and Pirates especially. But I won't lie, I am as a Sundowns fan. I do get jealous to how big Chiefs versus Pirates is. Ngela. Like how much people take it so seriously. Like when they play Nabugi Stadium, you can tell ukuthi nah yabona la kudlalwa ibhola. Because
yeah, the
nakudlalwa
derby is always one of the biggest.
mm,
Mm.
mara nakudlala i-Sundowns ne-Celtics mhlawumbe kuyoba nabantu abayi-50 estadium.
Yeah, it looks sad sometimes,
It
especially
looks sad.
those teams who have like those I don't know, those stadiums that they rent, I guess, or what. Those
God,
ones where it just looks like a school or something ish, and it's
it's
not
very
full
sad.
even. It's
Bringing
very
up
sad.
bringing up Celtics, it reminded me why I like this topic. Because I often wonder, like teams like Abo Celtics and Santos and what other team is there? Amazulu, Nabo Golden Arrows. Like who actually supports these teams apart from Labantabak Dala, who like you grew up in the area, this is the team of your area, you become the fan. But now, abantwana bamanje, like they're not gonna be supporting Golden Arrows.
Yeah,
So like going forward, what's gonna happen? Like who's gonna be supporting these teams?
I think they do get fans as well somehow. Nowadays, the only sports I'm watching is esports, really.
Mhm,
Um, yeah, at some point I was watching with my brother, my little brother,
mhm,
and in this game match, my team, the team I support in that esports league, was winning, like completely winning, like so badly, 5-0. Imagine, yeah, that PSG versus Barca, and the other team pulled a comeback, a huge comeback.
mm,
That was one of the first matches or games I watched with my brother. From that moment on, he supported that team that pulled the comeback.
mm.
And so, like, that's one way I guess a team can really catch you.
Okay, I get that. I get that. Nah. But like in soccer, bro, you watch one team one day and then yeah, it gets you. Will it sustain it though? Like, are you gonna be a diehard for that?
Hmm. I wonder.
Because if you look at Kaizer Chiefs, there's people our age and people younger who still like support Kaizer Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns with a passion,
Yeah.
and I don't see that happening with younger generations about support about Santos. I don't see that happening with the older generation. Yes, the old people who support Santos. Abayohlala futhi bakutshele ukuthi, hey, yazi usadlala Black Mamba lana. Hey, hey, Santos iyayidlala mfana. But now that's not gonna happen. So I don't know what's going on in sports,
Mm-hmm.
especially in South Africa, but it actually worries me because where are these teams gonna get money? Where are these teams gonna get their support? At some point, they're just gonna go dormant. I honestly feel like at some point they're gonna go dormant because if you're in England, kudlala in Manchester United, Idlala is playing what's this new team? Ilaton Town. Stadium sagcwala. Still gets packed regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, we can say Utige, it's because Manchester United's there, okay. Even when Gudlala Everton is playing what's another low team? Wolves. Like the stadium gets packed, bro.
People are there, yeah.
People are there, but yeah, I it worries me, and I think Patrice Naboban, Yabona, if there's a place that would do with a concept, a super league where everyone has equal money, it could be EPSL. Because I know I can't see it. I can't see it going forward. How when you're a star player, you're playing very well. Angeke uyokhetha ukuyodlalela Santos isibali.
Of course. But that's how it works everywhere.
Yeah, that's how it works everywhere. But England, Utole, like this player that's been playing very well in Spain. Next thing, udlalela West Ham. You're like, like a good player from Italy, avela vela yodlalela Newcastle or hamba yodlalela Brighton. Like you go to the different teams there. Obviously, the money is a factor then. So that's why it would help out if that were to happen here. Because if that doesn't happen, I don't see where the PSL is going. Because every day it's a training match for his Sundown. Not that. Take out Chiefs and Pirates. Who's watching the PSL?
Yeah, it's not too many people, especially like if you take Sundowns as well on top of that. It's like, yeah, it's
You
tough.
can include Sundowns in that as well.
Yeah, I've never heard someone say, "I know Bidvest." I've never like heard someone passionate about the Bidvest or Super Sport or
I
any of
think
these teams, which have been okay in recent times. Mm?
in my school, I think I was one of the few, and then I'll get into the story. Yeah, since I'm talking, I was one of the few people who did not support Kaizer Chiefs or Pirates. I was
Yeah,
one of the few, and the reason why was because I told you in my family, my dad liked the Swallows. Okay, we don't count that. My, my team was basically divided. It was either Pirates or Chiefs. Those were the only teams that you could support. So then, in my rebellious nature, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna support one of these two. I'm gonna support a team that I want. So in the beginning, I was a fan of the Ajax, the Ajax, and
Ajax,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I was a huge fan of Ajax. And then one day, one day, Ajax was playing Golden Arrows. Hey, my Shire six Golden Arrows, yeah, Shire Ajax 6-0. I thought, I can't. No, no. After today,
Not
no.
here.
So I left, and then I was just checking out teams, and I think it was around the time there was this dude called Franklin Kale. I don't know if you know him.
Franklin Kale.
Mm.
Nah, No, no, no.
And that dude was a good player. He
Mm-hmm.
started playing for Sundowns, and I liked him for some reason. So I then started being a fan of his Sundowns, and ever since then, I've just been a fan of his Sundowns. That's how I became a fan of Sun. But I don't watch PSL. I don't care for PSL.
Not about in the EPL, and I guess your favorite team overall. Which teams do you support there?
EPL, I mean, the best team in the land.
Yikes.
The one team that gets your blood boiling, man. That reminds you that you're alive. Arsenal. I became a fan of the Arsenal. I'm actually interested in how you became a fan of your EPL team. The
Hmm.
Arsenal. I became a fan of them. I'd say the video game as well. I used to like Abo Van Persie, Fabregas, Hendricks akangekho when I started liking Arsenal. Van
Hmm.
Persie, Fabregas, Bo Theo Walcott. Yeah, I was a huge fan of those guys. But at first, and this is a trend actually, with Tandy Time one and then changing. At first, I was a fan of Manchester City,
Hmm.
and I was a fan of them in 2011 when they first won the EPPL. And it was interesting because it was different. But the team hadn't won. It was always both Chelsea, United. Yeah, it was like three teams that had won prior to that: Chelsea, United, Arsenal, because Liverpool hadn't won in a long time. And yeah, it was just those three in the years leading up to Manchester City winning. So it was very similar to when Leicester won. It was like, oh, this is interesting. Like it's out of the blue. So I was a
Yeah.
huge fan of them that season. But then the next season, Arsenal just took my heart, man. I just loved seeing them struggle and not coming out on top. And everyone loves an underdog.
Hectic. Uh-huh.
So I became a fan of the Arsenal through just enjoying liking the team. It came naturally. It wasn't into Uti. I saw them playing and they beat this team 16 naught, or they've been winning trophy after trophy after trophy, or they had like these star player. Okay, Van Persie or Fabregas, sure, but it was just an organic thing. I could have easily become a Manchester City fan, but Arsenal just took my heart,
Oh,
man.
how much better your life would be, hey?
Would it be better though? Because when we do win, oh, saying bengiba sengijwayele kakhulu win, I wouldn't feel the same. The day we do win, there's something called, listen, let me teach you something, son. There's something called delayed gratification. Nah.
Hectic. Mm-hmm. I'm
The
waiting. I'm
day,
waiting.
the day, the reason why I think liking Arsenal, I just feel like it's better for my soul. When we won the FA Cup, the first time Arsenal had won a trophy in years, bro. I think that was the first time I cried because of sport. That was the first time I
What? You cried?
cried. Dude, I did. The first time I win, I did. I had been at the back end of some abuse for a while. It was when they won the FA Cup. It was 2014. Sundowns was not the best team. The Sundowns were better around that time. Bekshota kancane ukuthi babe relegated. AC
You're
Milan,
suffering on all sides, yeah?
AC Milan was not doing good. Barcelona was the only team that I could like be proud of.
Barca around the times was doing pretty well, yeah.
But when they won that trophy, bro, like it just it made me very, very happy to have been a fan of theirs. Sure, if I was a Manchester City fan, them winning would have also made me happy, but I don't think it would have been as much as when. the way that I celebrate or the way that I get so happy when Arsenal win. So yeah, man, it just came naturally, and I'm very happy with where I am.
Okay, no, fair enough, fair enough. No, I understand that. Like, as someone who supports Madrid, if we win, that's the standard. We expect it,
It's
like
nothing new.
nothing new. But if they lose, yeah, what's the problem? What's the problem? What the heck is going on
Well,
here?
well, wait, before you go into Real Madrid, how did you become a fan of Tottenham?
Ah, Spurs, Spurs, Spurs. I guess, yeah. For the longest of time, I just liked Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big Madrid fan all the way up to, let's say, yeah, the 2014 UCL against Atletico. And then, yeah, I think after that one, really, yeah, Madrid became my team for sure. It was solidified, even though I'd liked them, yeah, basically in the years up to that, like from high school, 2012, I think is when I started high school. That's pretty much when I would have started supporting them. And then, yeah. Um, but I guess, yeah, the conversation is always around, or the conversation is not always around the UCL. Sometimes it's around the EPL, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have any team I was invested in. And
Also, shall you
so
home?
and so I looked around, I did some audit. I saw an Arsenal fan. The guy, his mental health, I wasn't sure about it. I looked around. I saw some Manchester United fans. They were a bit loud for me. I saw some Man City fans. Seemed a bit bougie. And the
Mm,
only team really, which was a good team, I thought and still think, was Spurs. And I felt
mm,
like, actually, yeah, let's go with this. It's unique enough that if they win, I'll have some huge bragging rights. But
yeah,
also, it's really good, and like if they lose or whatever,
it
it's
doesn't
not
matter.
it's nothing that crazy. Yeah, it is what it is. Whatever, as long as they're getting like top four, top five, it's fine.
Okay. Ah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
but
And
yeah,
yes,
Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid.
Tottenham is one of those teams that back in the day, I also could have. It also could have been very easy for me to support them. Bale, I know. Bale was.
It was
Yeah, but
fast.
Bale is to Tottenham fans what Henry was to certain Arsenal fans. Well, Wuti, they just saw him and they were like, nah, you support the Tottenham. Hey, Gandabazu, Wuti.
Yeah, it shouldn't have left. It shouldn't have
Wuti,
left. I think
nah, nah,
looking back, he probably also thinks he shouldn't have left because
nah, nah.
he
He
went to
should.
Madrid and started playing golf.
He don't forget Pella. Until he became a professional golfer, the dude was doing rounds in Madrid. The dude was
He
he
had
was
like
playing.
2 good years. I guess those BBC years.
I'd say three, man. I'd say three. The first year that was good. That was a good year for them. That's when and he scored in the final. He basically scored the winning goal because his goal. Wait, no, the
Yeah.
first one went to penalties, nah? Or was it the second one? In the first one, now enough for one. Nah?
Wait, this one is against Atletico?
Both of them. Yeah, the first one you went for one, and then you went to penalties in the next one,
Yeah.
in the second one. So yeah, in the first one, basically he was the one who scored the winning goal because his goal was the second one to make it 2-1, and then you just ran riot again after that. So
Mhm.
th- that year, the second year was also good. There was a time where Ronaldo was hurt and he couldn't play. The third year, that's when you guys won the no, wait, you won it three times back to back, nah?
Yeah, that was the point where we won it 3 times back to back.
Yeah. I remember. No, it was 2014 Real Madrid, 15 Barcelona, then
Yeah.
16, 17, 18 Real Madrid. Yeah, I remember now.
Wait. I think Bayern is somewhere in between there.
Mm-mm. Bayern won 2019.
So it was after
Yeah, it was Bayern. Yeah, Bayern won 2020. COVID trophy.
COVID trophy
Yeah,
when they robbed.
11.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, let's not go into that.
Yeah, no.
Not good.
Yeah,
But
no.
it was 2013, 2013 Bayern. Yeah, 2013 Bayern, 14 Madrid, 15 Barca, 16, 17, 18 Madrid, 19 Liverpool, 20 Lentole. Wait, was it 19?
I'm trying to fact check here. I'll let you know, but yeah.
No, it wasn't 19 Chelsea.
Chelsea won?
Yeah,
Oh,
19 was.
when Mourinho was there, ne?
No, it wasn't Mourinho.
Who would it have been?
It was. Di Matteo. No, not Di Matteo. Sorry, not Di. Thomas Tuchel.
Ah, yeah. Oh, this guy was good for a season, eh? A season or two. And then
Nah,
suddenly, I don't know what happened.
no, they just yes, you know what happened, Lapan? That guy, he was good, he was winning, then he lost like two games. Gosh,
Chelsea doesn't play.
and everyone was like, why?
Chelsea
Why?
does not play.
But since then, what has happened? Since that guy left, what has happened? Because Chelsea has been on a decline. Bahambile bayothenga 15 yonke yama-player, broke every FIFA fair play rule, but nothing's going on.
Nothing's going on.
Yeah,
Tough,
that
man.
one and that one. But man, Chelsea won it. 20 ilan to lena win nini, man. Because 20 who won it 2019? It was Liverpool, right? Yeah, it was. Yes. Yes, it was Liverpool 2019 because that was I think the time Messi got that beautiful free kick. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Messi scored that beautiful free kick, and then they went on to play Tottenham in the final, and they beat Tottenham. 2020, it was Bayern. 21, it was Chelsea.
Yeah.
22, Real Madrid. 23, Manchester City.
Yeah.
24,
Yeah.
Arsenal. Yeah, it makes sense.
Tough, tough, tough. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but I cried when we won the FA Cup. That's not winning UEFA. Just know, Wuti, I'm gone. Just know
Yeah.
it stopped.
I hope that never happens, man.
Just know it's in my
You'll
heart.
have
I can't take it. I can't take it. I
your
won't be able
life
to.
will your life will be you'll be fulfilled.
I wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be fulfilled. Ngingafa. Uyaphela konke. Like I'll stop breathing the moment we refresh impembe. I'll stop breathing because angazi ukuthi ngingaba yini after that. You can't tell
Yeah.
me anything after that. You will not be able to tell me 15 years into the future when I'm 30, when I'm 40. Ngizabe ngisakhuluma ngayo. Sakhuluma ngayo ukuthi i-Arsenal yawina in 2024. Yeah, but it's not. Let's be honest. Though. Let's be
I
honest. All right.
I like that you're the one who's saying. But yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think we can end it off here.
I've been an Arsenal fan long enough. No, no, no. We can't end it here.
Why?
We two last teams, the main teams.
What do you mean?
You didn't speak about Madrid.
Oh, but what is there to say? I mean, Madrid is just.
Well,
I don't know why people aren't Madrid fans. I think
how
that
did
should
you
be the
become
default.
a fan of Madrid?
Nah, obviously it's Ronaldo, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's for you as Ronaldo.
Obviously it's Ronaldo.
Okay.
Yeah, just Ronaldo doing Ronaldo things, and then Ronaldo playing for Madrid, and then after that, them I guess just playing really well, dominating that the Clasico being so big, and I guess yeah, I think that was one of the major things as well at that time in football, like 2011 to 20 what 16, 17, 18,
Hmm.
and everyone picked one team there, like everyone, even if your team is Manchester City or whatever.
You
You
are
have
either
one team
Barca
you
or Real
like.
Madrid.
Say again?
You are either Barca or Real Madrid.
Yeah, no matter which team you like in England. So yeah, for me that was Madrid. Um, and I'm still with Madrid. Some of those players are just insane as well. Like Toni Kroos is insane. Modric is so
bro.
insane, man. Like when you watch these guys in training, man, like I always get these shorts of them in training, and the things
That
those
time,
guys can do, man,
that
it's
time
mind
they
blowing,
were 36, 38. Aye, wow,
bruh. And
it's
they're still
crazy.
so good. Like the only reason Madrid won the 2022 UCL on paper, I don't think they had any right winning on paper, honestly. But okay, Big Ben's decided to go, yeah, decided to do other things. Vinny decided it was his breakout season, and then Modric and Kroos, the way they just kept the midfield locked down, just insane.
That that season, I think I've said to you, Guti, when you guys won, for me, that was the greatest Champions League win of all time. When you look at everything that you guys went through, you were not supposed to win that.
We were not
Yeah.
supposed to win. Yeah, for
You're
sure.
not
That was
supposed-
not just even on paper. If we just look at like player per player against all the teams in the competition, I don't think I would put Madrid first.
Well, that was when you guys were in your peak of coming from behind.
Bro, there was that one game, man, where it was
Wonder what was
90.
it? Wonder what was it?
It was crazy actually. Like it was
I don't.
basically the semis and the quarters. Both of them, they came from behind in the last minutes.
Mm,
Yeah,
it
it was crazy.
was mad.
I think round of 16 as well. They had some antics there.
Yeah, Kumbula, in the group stages as well, there were some games that you lost, and people are like, no, they're not gonna do it. Hey, and
Yeah, no, those guys, man. But also in Champions League, like I feel like it's that thing as well. The fact that they're such an amazing Champions League team. When you're there, when you get to quarters, round of whatever it may be, the coach doesn't even need to do much in terms of a speech, The coach just says, guys, look, look at these pictures. Beggar, what these guys have done before you. Here's
go out there and
Beckham,
do it.
here's Zidane, here's Raul, here's Ronaldo, here's Sergio, here's Casillas. What do you want? You want to go out there and embarrass these guys, please. And obviously, you as a player, you're like, it's done. You don't need much more. So I'm sure they go that extra step. They access another level.
No, when you say you don't understand how more people aren't Real Madrid fans, I understand that. I think it's one of those teams where if you're a Real Madrid fan, man, you just have that swagger, man. You just have that thing, man. You would see, I'm supporting that team with your rivals. I think it's more a lot of them. It was more of Messi, apart from rather
Yeah.
than anything else. I think it was
Yeah, I think a
more.
lot of them anti-Ronaldo as well, yeah.
Yeah. For me, I became a Barca fan again, keeping up with the theme. I was very nearly a Real Madrid fan. Big shot Dagangan. Big
Hmm.
shot Dagangan. The only reason why I didn't become a Real Madrid fan is I just loved the way that Barcelona was playing football, bro. That one,
Yeah, the thing they
that
were doing, eh?
one, that one Classico where we beat you guys 5-0. Yo, and the way they were just Bingati, it was men against boys, but yazi nawudlala ibhola nomntwana.
Hmm.
That's not and it makes you feel like R9, not CR7, R9, not even R9, Ronaldinho when you're playing against a child. Because bayovele bagijime ngapha, ulethe ngapha, agijime ngapha, ulethe ngapha, like you're just doing the most. It really felt like that because they were just chasing shadows. This bad.
They're
Like,
just chasing shadows, yeah. But I
hey,
think that
they
same season, the return leg, it was also 5-0.
the return legs are Ah, that season, Barcelona and Madrid played 5 times, if I remember correctly. It's either
Uh-huh.
5 or 4 times because It was e-league, home and away. Home Sanila. Away, I think we drew. I don't remember what the score was away.
Yeah.
And then we met in the semi-final, the Champions League. And I don't remember what the score was in the first game, but I remember Messi scoring this one solo goal, no the Andrula, Pepe, no Sergio, no I think Kedira, and then he just passed it past that bastard. I'm not a fan of Kedira. This must be known.
That's why I laughed.
Still not a fan of that guy.
For no reason at all. For no
For
reason
no
at all.
reason. I'm just a hater. But
Yeah.
yeah, that that's how I became a fan a person. The way that they were playing. There's this one video of this guy. I don't know if I sent it to you or if I posted it or something, where he was like, Real Madrid will go down as the best team of the 2010s. They will go down as the best team that we've ever seen in Mhlabeni, winning back to back to back, and then going away, Niti High, Dlala and Bafana, and then coming back and winning it again. No team can do that. No team can ever say that. So Real Madrid is the best team that we've ever seen. But that 2011 Barcelona team,
Yeah, no, like, if I had to have a wish, man, it would be that 2011 Barcelona team. I think they won five out of the six trophies they played. Or was it six
now
out of
we won
six?
all
Full
of
sweep.
them.
It was a full
Full
sweep. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
2011 Barca versus 2014 Madrid. I think this
it
would be an
was
amazing match.
the second time that they had done that because 2009 they did it as well, took everything sextuple, and then 2011 they did it again sextuple. Yeah, it's like out. Real Madrid was the best team ever. They will be the best team ever. We know this, but we used to watch 10 people pass the ball around like it was nothing, like it was nothing. 11 if you count the goalkeeper as well. Like it was nothing. But as normally tiki taka. You know, 2011, 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It was crazy, eh?
And Xavi, no, Iniesta, oh, Sergio, oh,
Xavi, Iniesta, Sergio Busquets.
bro, this
Yeah,
is
I
so
don't think there's a
fucking.
midfield that ever stands up to it. Like
I,
Kroos
I
and Modric come close, but there was not really any third person who could complete it.
I think, yeah, there was not a third person, but I think Cruz and Modric, chef's kiss, man. Those two in midfield, it's fine wines, but it's like you're watching the art and not the things that the things that they do, go training, like it's mad. Yeah, but not the one person that I would say, Nangabenam, if you had put him in there it would have been a force. Modric,
Hmm.
Cruz,
Hmm.
De Bruyne. Bro. Bro.
Nah,
Dan.
my fair play laws will find you. Fair play
Yeah, but
laws will have to find you there.
if you could have done that, mm, 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 I know it would have been it still would have been great, but with that it would have been perfect. It would have been perfect.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Damn,
And
KDB. I wonder
actually,
though. Some of these things sometimes like it might not have worked. Just you don't know how they would have sunk up. Yeah.
mm. But I feel like man, either would have made it work.
In theory, it sounds
In
amazing.
theory, it sounds
In theory,
good.
it
Yeah,
sounds
it sounds
so
good.
amazing,
It's
man.
like it's like njengoba nina soloko nithi Mbappe to Madrid. Kufike
Mm?
bad. Kufike bad. Like
No, but that one angeke bad. That one you
actually,
know.
mangabheda. What then?
Better. Like Mbappe goes to Madrid and then he flops.
Yeah, what then?
Oh, that's that, man. I mean, Kaka went to Madrid in was it 2009 after winning the Ballon d'Or,
Yeah,
and he was on the
2008.
bench very quickly after arriving. Well, not
He was
very
on the
quickly,
bench because
but
of
like,
Mourinho and
hmm?
injuries. Mourinho and injuries.
Yeah, but he never really got to do anything there, even when he played. Like, He never stood out.
Mara, those injuries are more. I feel like it was just one of those things. It was just one. Fine, Hazard, the guy who figure Limala every other week. Ah,
But
just
at least
didn't.
in Chelsea, he was doing that still. He was injury prone in Chelsea, but
He was
he was
still
still showing
pushing.
something. Yeah, in Madrid, he didn't do anything.
Madrid, Lumuntu Limala, and it was just like, let me just take a holiday.
He
Laban
didn't do
Baya win
anything.
anyway. They don't need me. It's fine.
Yeah, he just didn't do anything. At
It's
least he
fine.
has some UCL championships to his name.
I actually wonder, man, if Mbappe flops, what then? Because the only, and this is just my hot take, the only way he can recover from that is if he goes to either Manchester United or Arsenal and he gets there
Mm.
and he wins them the Champions League, the Barclays Premier League. Only then would I say no, no,
Arsenal.
then Donny Con. Yabona ngeza Arsenal ispare. Ish, ish.
Okay, Arsenal.
I'd be very
Interesting.
I'd be very
Interesting.
happy. But if he flops at Madrid, I don't know then. Because he can't go back to PSG. Gents.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think he's wasting time there.
Or actually, or something we're not counting. If he flops in Madrid, iprice yakhe ingehla. Bafike bo-Sheikh Amur nabo banban.
They've been trying though.
Now saying sure if he flops in Madrid,
Yeah,
and he has nowhere else to go because anything I'm shy, he might be too expensive. You remember what happened with Ronaldo?
yeah,
It might be too expensive. Not that other teams wouldn't want him, it's just that other teams won't afford him.
yeah.
Mm, I
Yeah,
wonder.
no, yeah, no. Let's see it though. But like, I'd love to see a Madrid Barca again. This is why I would hope for something like Haaland to Barca and then
A big
Mbappe
star
to
player.
Madrid.
Yeah,
Like
it
some
pass.
sort of rivalry again. Yeah, like, it's
I feel
really
like
dying nowadays. So we'll see.
with you guys, you still have that star player thing. Because Vinicius is a star, man. I like guy plays. He's improved so well from
But those
Lentebega.
guys are not. They're not quite like. They're not stars at that same level. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not stars at the same level as Ronaldo, no Messi when as Ronaldo when he came. Let me say that, and they're not stars in the same vein as Mbappe because Vel Mbappe is like he's the poster boy for Ebola, and then Haaland he's the poster boy for Barclays Premier League, which automatically makes him like a super big deal. So not a lot of people will watch Abu Vinicius. Like you can go up to people and be like, "Do you know Haaland?" They might a lot of them might be like, "Yeah, I know him. Do you know Mbappe? Yeah, I know him. Do you know Vinicius? I am Mazda." So maybe
Mm-hmm.
it's a thing of they're not exposed to him to be like, "Yeah, no, this guy, I know he's on the same level." But with Vinicius, he's going up there, bro. So the thing, Ipasa, and I feel like it's tradition too, but Ibasa is lacking that one star player to bring it back. Because you guys, Jude, obviously, the whole world, Abu Ibugele out. The whole world is looking at
Yeah. Mm.
Vinicius. He's playing super well. You guys still have Modric. You guys still have Cruz. You guys still have that star quality in your team. Ubasa, who's our star?
Plus, I don't even know what's going on there nowadays. Eh?
Barca. Barca, I think the most famous player that's at Barcelona right now, Lewandowski. And we
Yeah.
can't ban Lewandowski.
Yeah, no, Lewandowski is a legend in his own right.
Yeah, he's a legend, but we can't bank on him. First of all,
He was robbed.
the guys are 30, well, not 30 ban, 36, 30 ban. We can't
Years
like
old, yeah.
yeah, there are Lane to analysis corner. They're also playing super well. And after I watched the classic, all of those dudes are playing super well. But we just lack that thing to bring viewers back in, to bring that, yeah, no, it's Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's the stars versus the stars type of thing. So yeah, we're falling back. It's similar to when you guys had Ama Galacticos, when everyone from goalkeeper to strike, everyone was just top tier. And then in
Yeah.
Barcelona, yeah, it still had Iniesta when he was coming up. still had okay, Ronaldinho was there, sure, but
The
it
team was
wasn't.
strong, man. Like Eto was there as well, yeah. Like the
No,
team was.
but 2000 and 2000 and Pelabo Zidane, he left in 2005. So I'm counting like 2004, 5,
Ah,
6.
okay, 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 okay. Okay.
Eto, I don't know when Eto came to us, but it wasn't as stacked as when 2009, because that's when Barcelona iqala ke ukuba like,
Yeah, this is
yeah,
the point where you guys had basically the best player in every position, yeah?
star versus
Almost.
star. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, Don,
It's been a long one, eh?
yeah, it's been a long one,
How
but
do
it's
you want to
good.
end it off? Being a sports fan. Yeah, no. I guess yeah. Share your stories, guys, underneath in the comments. How did you guys come to support the teams you support,
All the sports that you support.
or the sports that you support? Yeah, the teams, the sports. How did you come to do that? How did you come to fall in love with that? Do you still follow very adamantly, or is it now? Life takes priority, and that's on the back.
Tell us, tell us
It's on the
all
back
the
seat.
funny, tell us all the funny stories of how you became a team of a certain, a fan of a certain team. That's what I want. The interesting stories. We'll see
Yeah.
how you became a fan.
Yeah, no. I think it was pretty fun actually talking about these sports, and it was a trip down memory lane,
Yeah,
remembering
it
how
really
I
was. It was a long
yeah,
one.
no.
It was a long one.
Yeah, no, for
All right,
sure.
James. Abagababanana. Don't die.
Yeah. Try to not to do that, guys. Try as hard as you
Try
can.
your hardest.
Yeah, and drink water, and see you guys in the next one. Episode number 2, being a sports fan, serious nonsense, signing out.
Ciao.